Here are 6 essential spells for the new year. Now, don't do them all at once unless you want to. I'd give it a little space in between each one to process, at least maybe an hour or so. But here are the things that we all need going into the coming year and some quick spells to help you get them. Now, because I'm old, I have little notes written all over my monitor so I can just reach up and grab them and see them rather than having to look at a script, because who wants to do that? That's no fun. So, ready? Here we go. Spell number 1, friendship. Some of you might call that cringeship because a lot of us, myself included, are hermits. We don't like to be around a lot of people. It's always important to remember that in a good friendship, not only do you get to be authentic and be yourself while being compassionate to your friendship partner, but you also get to set terms for what you do and don't want in a friendship. You're getting a little bit too old to be rolling around without some witnesses here. And we need people, especially when we reach a certain age, to notice when we're missing. And you might say, well, I've got a partner. I don't need friends because my partner's going to notice if I'm missing. That's what every person on a true crime story says about their partner right before they find out they're going to kill them. So you just never know. You need more than one witness in your life. So how do we get that friendship? Number 1, pink candle. Number 2, rose quartz. Number 3, a paper and pen. Now for each of these, for each of these spells, I'm going to mention an incense. These are incenses that we empower and sell at crossroadsoccult.net. You don't have to use that, but use something similar. And the incense for our friendship spell is Dusty Roses. It's a soft, sweet incense that will help foster compassion and compatibility, which is what we want in friendship. We want our tribe to have the same needs that we have and to be compatible with what we have available to offer to them. So get your paper, get your pen, write down the parameters for your ideal friendship, and put that rose quartz right beside you while you're writing that down. Burn that pink candle as you're doing your thinking and doing your writing, and then take that paper, and you know what I'm going to say because I love to burn stuff. Burn it in a safe container and send those wishes out there so that you can find the friendship that's compatible to you. I'm not saying you don't have friends already, but we need to make sure we have good connections going into 2026. It's a 1 year and a 10 year. So it needs to be linked with other people in order to know that somebody has your back. It's going to be a good year, but you do want to share it with somebody and you get to set the terms. So that's number 1, friendship. Number 2, good luck, because we all want some of that. The incense you're going to use is 7 African Powers incense. We're going to use a purple candle. I want you to find some little bag. It can be velvet. It can be organza. I just don't care. Just a little muslin bag, whatever, get a bag. Into that bag, we're going to put some lavender. We're going to put some mint, and you're going to put quartz or citrine. You're going to hold it tightly in your hands. Breathe the breath of life into it. Feel it start to come alive in your hands. Breathe in that lavender and mint and draw the luck to you. This is the opportunities that you need at just the right time, the save that comes in just when you need it, and the boons and the bonuses that come to you over the year. There's your luck. Number 2, spell. Number 3, spell. Money. Get 3 whole bay leaves. Get a green candle and either a piece of citrine or a piece of aventurine. And the incense we're going to use is the fast money incense. Take those bay leaves, get a little Sharpie pen or some sort of permanent marker, and on one you're going to write money found. You can abbreviate it with a $sign. On the next one, you're going to put money given, meaning gifts of money that you receive. And the next one, you're going to put money earned. And then in a fire safe container, you're going to burn those bay leaves with those messages on them. And you're going to pass your citrine or your aventurine through the smoke of those burning bay leaves, through the smoke of your incense, and then pass it over the fire of the green candle that's burning. And then those stones are going to be your magnets that pull in money to you from those three sources over the coming year. Spell number 4, protection, because we all, especially now, need that. The incense we're going to use is the guardian incense. I want you to find several black stones, anywhere from a dime size to a pencil eraser size to a nickel size. So just smaller size black stones. Doesn't matter if it's jet, doesn't matter if it's tourmaline, doesn't matter if it's river agate. I do not care. Shungite, any black stones. Smaller black stones, doesn't matter how many. Find the number that feels right to you, and get some rosemary, preferably fresh, but dried rosemary is fine too. We need a white candle, but that needs to be a votive candle. You can use a taper, but it's going to be a little bit messier. And then we also need a jar with a lid. I prefer the little jelly-sized jars that are, I think, 4-ounce jars. Into the jar, you're going to pile all of your black stones, however many that you collected. You're going to put rosemary on top of that. Seal it up, hold it in your hands, and focus on the black stones pulling anything negative, anything that means you harm, into the stone so that it cannot reach you. Once you fully feel like you've activated those black stones, we're going to set the jar with the lid on a fire-safe burning surface. I like to use the little cast iron skillets, and then put the white votive on top of the jar. Light the candle, focus on the flame of that candle, and say that the white light of protection surrounds you and those you love and pushes out anything that means you harm. Let that candle burn all the way down. Your spell is done. Spell number 5, a banishing spell to get rid of anything that's holding you back or getting in your way in some respect. For that, we are going to use the dragon's blood incense. You can also burn the resin copal if you want to in a fireproof dish. We're going to use a black candle because, remember, from the black stones of the protection, the black candle absorbs negativity. I want you to take a piece of paper and write down your bad habits, your negative thought patterns, your limiting ideas, and any practical sorts of obstacles to your success. Anything that you feel is holding you back from being successful and doing what you want to do, write it down on that paper, sit with it for a few minutes while that incense burns. And then, guess what? My favorite thing, we're setting it on fire. Burn that list in the fireproof container. That can be a fireplace, it can be a stovetop, whatever you want to use. And just focus on that smoke carrying that obstacle away from you. That's spell number 5. And lastly, spell number 6, our favorite, love, because you deserve it. You can have it. Now, this focuses on more passionate love, but you can adapt it to whatever type of love you want to use. We're going to have a red candle, a cord that's approximately 6 to 8 inches long. It does not matter what kind of cord. And a red jasper or other red stone. The incense we're going to use is love incense. So get really seated, light your candle, take your cord, and burning your love incense as well. Tie the cord in a tight knot around your red jasper. So we need a red jasper that's the size of a quarter or bigger, a decent size one. And jasper's fortunately not very expensive. So tie it, and this is what we're going to say. I tether to me my heart's desire. I tether to me a love on fire. I tether to me on this date the love that's due to me by fate. And then you're going to take that rock with the cord around it tightly tied, put it on your altar, put it on your mantle, put it on your nightstand, put it someplace safe so that it can tie to you the love that you want to have and deserve. And that's not to say that there are people out there who don't want love. Of course they do, but everyone deserves to have love in the capacity that they want it. So that's what we got for 6 quick spells for friendship, luck, money, protection, banishing, and love. Give them a try, see what happens, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful year. If you need to order any of those incenses, go to crossroadsoccult.net. My dear husband makes every single one by hand using the best essential oils and all natural products, so it's not going to give you a headache. And we also have some loose incenses there that might be helpful as well. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.